everybody? Hope everybody had a great work week. Enjoying a night. I got a very special guest I'm about to bring on. I call it my roomie. We shared a room when I played in AFE event last year. Yeah, it was last year. So I can't wait to bring on Specs I'm about to bring on. I got my cup this week. Yeah. Famous, boys. Let's see. Why every time I be like, wait. I think I done sent it. Oh, no. There we go. Thought I sent it the first time I did. My bad. I had to get on Zaza when I first got her. She wanted to play. So, wait on Specs to get in here. How everybody doing? Y'all enjoying y'all night? Let's see. My squad lost last week, so I ain't wearing no Jack State shirt today. No, I just we took an L for homecoming. Worst crap ever. Getting ready for flag playoffs this weekend. Dicks. I need my date. Needs my date, Sticks. A little technical difficulties right now. Let's see what is going on here. I need my date though, Dicks. Not first, not second, not you. You ain't gotta be third. I think I got the first couple of weeks locked in. I know I got the first one locked in. I think the second one locked in too. But when I send it, Specs, are you hitting John? When I send the invite, what are you hitting it? I have 100 times. It keeps sending it to me over and over and over. See?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, gonna have to tell somebody come over there.
Sorry. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're real good. What's up?
Hi. It's been so long.
I know, right? You in Cali, right?
Not yet. I move in a few weeks. Yeah, still in Denver.
Oh, see, I'm like, yeah, she in Cali. It's like 6 there.
Soon.
All right, so introduce yourself to everybody.
I'm Alyssa Speckhals. I met Foe playing AFE. I've been playing football since 2019. I play volleyball as well. Currently here in Denver. I played for the Bandits in 2022. Was injured this past season. Not sure where I'm going next.
You better add all pro.
Yeah. All pro tight. I'm a tight end, number 85 for the Denver Bandits.
So you say you started in 2019 with the St. Louis Slam, right?
Yep, I was living in St. Louis. That's where I started.
That was your first season?
First season ever.
Yep. How did that come about?
So I started playing flag in 2018. Just randomly, I had a friend who played, and I was like, oh, yeah, let me try it. And she was like, have you seen football? Do you watch it? I said, no, I know nothing. But you tell me what to do, I'll do it. So, started playing flag. And then the Slam girls recruited me to come to tryouts. And I thought, why not? So I went, loved it, ended up playing.
And won the championship, right? D2 championship.
Yeah, undefeated. Undefeated season, won the championship, and then COVID. Yeah.
So after COVID, you went to Denver?
Yeah, so I played just 2019, played some AFE events with their USA All-Star team, and then didn't play 2020, didn't play 2021. I moved to Denver just for myself at the end of 2021. And then very last minute, like the last week of December, decided to play for the Denver Bandits.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, right before preseason started.
Gotcha. So, you play volleyball too. So how long have you been playing volleyball?
I started playing indoor when I was 9, and then started playing year round when I was 12. So played all through college, played overseas 2011, 12, 13, and 14. Um, and then when I moved back to the States, I started playing beach.
Right.
So yeah, played beach through 2018, played all over the country, played internationally, and then started playing football. I was like, let's try something new. I'm 30, let's try something new.
So it was when you hit the 30s, you were like, let's go.
Yeah, I was like, why not? I mean, I did everything I wanted to do in volleyball, you know. So I was like, I might as well go for it.
So did you play any other sports?
No. I mean, my dad like wanted me to play softball and basketball when I was growing up, but I just could never got into it. It was like 5th and 6th grade, so I wouldn't even count it. Yeah.
You got the height.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to be tall to play volleyball, and I was actually playing overseas. I'm shorter. I mean, being like almost 5'11", I'm on the shorter side for professional volleyball players. So, yeah.
I played for like 1 year in high school. I was pretty good. I got MVP though.
What position?
Man, I can't tell you that. I just know
Did you hit?
I was just out there hitting the ball and stuff. I don't know.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
I don't know what I was doing.
No.
I was out there, but they gave me MVP. It's back in somewhere.
You're like, oh, I get to hit something. Let me hit this ball as hard as I can.
This is Trevor right here. That's my ball, MVP. So you have any nicknames other than Specs?
No, just Specs, and that is just the football thing. So, like, whenever my football friends come to volleyball events, and they'll cheer Specs, and everyone's like, where did Specs come from? But that's just been a football nickname, yeah.
Because I was thinking that was a nickname probably from when you was in school.
No, that started actually with AFE. Yeah, the AFE girls gave me that.
A lot of great buns over there when she started over there. So, which sport is your favorite?
Probably beach volleyball. I think being injured, that was definitely the sport I missed the most. But I'm really looking forward to getting back into football too. So it's definitely not like one or the other at this point. Like I really want to do both whenever I'm healthy enough.
Man, that's gonna be real soon.
Yeah, it is. It's coming.
So, do you have a pregame playlist? Do you play a pregame playlist before volleyball and football, or just one?
No, so I'm that psycho that like I really don't listen to music. Like if you know me, I'm like just super competitive and in my head, and I like really don't listen to music before games. Even working out, like at the gym, I don't wear headphones. Yeah, I know. I don't know if that's it's probably like a red flag somewhere, but yeah, I'm that person.
Interesting. So what gets you crunk or ready in that mood?
I don't know. Like, I think I'm just like so naturally competitive. Like, I wake up every day, like, kind of already in that mindset, even if I can't do things, like, even if I'm injured or whatever. I've always just been like that, where no matter what I'm doing, like, I'm already in that mindset, like, ready to compete and ready to go.
Gotcha. Nice.
Definitely, like, I feel like some part of that is psychotic. I don't know. But like I said, a red flag somewhere.
Somebody said no headphones at the gym is psychotic.
Yeah, she knows me, yes.
Even if it's to pretend, sometimes I'll put them.
Just so no one talks to you.
Yeah, I hate when people bother me. Like, why are you over here? So let's talk about the injury and when did you first learn about it?
Well, so I've had a bad back forever. I was diagnosed with scoliosis when I was a teenager. So my spine is like an S. I have a curve in my upper spine and my lower spine. And then just with sports, it's gotten progressively worse. But with that, I knew I had a herniated disc for a long time, probably at least 10 years. Um, I heard it pretty bad last September, not knowing that I had ruptured a disc, and I kept playing. So I did a few volleyball tournaments, was, in preseason training. But yeah, when I got an MRI, I had ruptured it. Come to find out, I had two other herniated discs right above it, degenerative disc disease and osteoarthritis through my spine.
And you was playing through all of it.
Yeah. So I found that out. But in February, I had kind of tweaked it again and I couldn't walk. I was out, like bedridden for months. I learned that the ruptured disc went into my spinal cord about 5 millimeters, like 5.5. Yeah. And I almost paralyzed myself. So you think it goes any further, it's emergency surgery. You're losing function of your legs, your bowels, your everything. So yeah, I was to a point where it was a spinal cord injury. And I was benched. There was no way of playing through it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's really crazy to think that I played, with that rupture, not knowing.
So that, when we was at the event last year, you were.
Yeah. I've been playing with, back injuries for a long time. I just have a very high pain tolerance. But yeah, when the next day when I got up and I couldn't get up, my left leg really didn't function. I had really severe pain through my, my low back and my entire left leg. That was like, okay, something's really, really wrong. This isn't just a spasm or herniated disc. So London goes, so ask her why she's not sitting her ass down.
Yeah. Why you not seeing most people are like, all right, fuck it, I'm done. But I see you're not taking no for an answer, which I love. You're pushing no, I'm not gonna let this injury dictate how I want to go out.
Yeah, no. I was gonna go out knowing that I did everything I could to play again because it's what I love. I'm not gonna be stupid about it. I saw probably 8 or 9 doctors all telling me the same thing, no more sports, you need surgery, blah, blah, blah. Because I had already, at that point, I had done 6 months of PT, acupuncture, chiropractor. I did all the things, spent thousands and thousands of dollars on these things, and nothing was working.
Right.
And I don't remember if you've met Dr. Chris.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, so he was really my last option. I was like, I'm gonna go see Doc in California. He was our football doctor, and Kyle goes, and then there was Dr. Payne. Yeah, I was like, this is the only person I know that could help me. He saw my MRI, and he's like, it's in your spinal cord. You could paralyze yourself. Saw him after my first visit there. It was 4 days. I did 7 treatments. It was a total of probably 12 hours. It was horrible. But I came home and I could walk. I could walk again and do normal things, take my dogs out, A few weeks later I went again. We started lifting. And then that was the point where I decided, okay, if I actually want to compete, I need to do extended treatment. So I went out there for a month. I rented a house. London came with me, the dogs. Rented a house, got like 25 treatments every day. And before I, came home, I could play volleyball again. I mean, I wasn't good, but because it had been like 7 months, and then add the deep sand of Hermosa Beach. But I could do stuff. So that was like my point where I was like, okay, well, I can actually do this. And thank God I didn't take no for an answer and listen to all those doctors, because I would have had surgery and I would have never been able to play sports again. I really believe that.
So where are you now in the recovery process?
So now I'm still recovering. My goal is to get stem cell, because that will heal that rupture, because that's never going to go away. It's only going to, it's just going to sit there. All I can do is, keep doing decompression therapy. But I really want to get stem cell surgery. It's very expensive, so that's what I'm working towards. I have a GoFundMe on my page if anyone wants to donate, or you can buy a shirt. But that's the goal, and just keep playing. I feel like I can play in this state, but eventually it's going to hit a point where, how much further can I go without it? So I'm not giving up. I'm still there. I give it, I really think I could play football next year, definitely the year after. But I probably won't know until December or January. Volleyball's a go. We're playing, we're competing here and there.
See, I also have a question. If you had to choose football or volleyball, which one would it be?
I would probably choose beach volleyball at this point. Yeah. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, she's cold. I can't wait to see her back. But I want to see her back healthy.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I definitely want to come back. Like, that's 100% going to happen. I just don't know if it'll be 2024 or 2025.
You're
still
young. You got time.
I'll be 35 in December.
Oh, you go to younger folks. I'll be 35.
Yeah.
That is
not
I
feel
old.
Good though. Other than, my spinal cord, I feel amazing.
You're still young. You're still young. Like I tell people, I might be 39, but I'm still in my prime.
Mm-hmm. It's really surprising. Like when I got hurt, I really felt like I was in the best shape of, I've been playing professional sports almost 12 years. And that year, right before I got hurt, I felt like I was in the best shape I had ever been in competing. So, it was unfortunate, the timing of it all, because I felt like that was the year I was going to excel the most in football, keep growing. Same with beach volleyball, but just didn't work out that way. So had to make a comeback.
Yeah, because you was just out there, last month? You was on the beach?
Yeah.
So what position do you play? Is it positions in the beach volleyball or?
Yes, technically, because it's 2 versus 2. So there's a defender, a primary defender and a primary blocker. I'm a defender, so I'm the one flying around in the back, chasing after balls and everything. So, yeah.
So was I seeing right on the videos where when your hand was behind your back, or you giving out signals or something?
Oh yeah, so that's the blocking call. So when you're either defending, you give your call to the blocker. So it's telling them to either block line or cross, so you know where to defend. It just helps because it's a lot of court to cover,
Because when I was putting the videos together, I'm like,
it's like, why is she putting her fingers out?
What is she doing? Is this a cold or something they got going on?
Kind of.
So, see, I be paying attention to every religion.
Yeah, no, 2 means cross, and then a 1 means line. You're blocking line. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let you have that one. I'm lost.
It's not that complicated.
You got to do one day.
We'll get out there.
Yeah. So, was it hard watching this past season from the sidelines?
Definitely. Like I said, I felt like I was gonna have one of my best seasons. not, you know, I've had all my seasons, I feel like I've been successful, but I really felt like 2023 was going to be a year where I kind of put everything together. Like I learned the sport, I learned the position, and I was you know, I know how to be a receiver now and run routes. And I felt like, I mean, selfishly, I felt like it was taken away from me. I had to deal with that myself and God, you know, with God. But um, yeah, it was hard to watch, especially seeing our offense struggle, knowing that I could have really, really helped and been like a glue and a reliable target and just energy out there. It was hard to see that not really coming together for the Bandits.
So, yeah.
And they're your friends, like, you know, they're my friends. So it's like, makes it even harder.
Yeah. So how were your teammates all season in your support system?
Well, obviously, you know, London, my girlfriend, she was amazing.
Lando!
She was employed at this.
I am not.
She was amazing because I really internalized a lot of it. I don't, if you just know me at all, I'm not one to say what was me. But London was a, you know, real rock for me through everything. And I did have a few teammates who checked in on me, even some like Jay and Grace Cooper checked in on me for, you know, being out of state players, you know, our other tight end, Alyssa McGinnis. A lot of them checked in on me just randomly or would, you know, hype up my stories if I'm like doing something, progressing. So all of that like really meant a lot.
So did London say, you know, when you started repping back up, like I'm still fit to play? Did London say sit your ass down?
Oh yeah, she tells me that every day. So, I got her. Well, so she has an Apple Watch now, and we're Apple Watch friends. And so she'll literally tell me like, "What are you doing? Like, sit down. You've done enough today." I'm like, I just got to keep going. But yeah, definitely. She's like, she's a bad cop for sure.
So let's see, how much do you exercise a day?
I probably train 3 to 4 hours a day.
See, I'm wait time now. I'm with London now. Wait.
Yeah.
See, an hour. Right. But
that includes, so I have a Peloton. That's like a cult. I'm telling you, it's a cult. But I mean, I spend a lot of time on my PT and like rehab and stretching. And then volleyball, you know, that's like an hour and a half, 2 hours, 4 or 5 times a week is what I'm trying to work up to. But yeah. When I was hurt, I didn't do much. I was stuck in bed. So now that I can do a little bit, it's like hard to stop. I couldn't even walk my dogs though, like, and now I walk them twice a day. So it's like those little things that I missed out on them.
And now you make sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you were the rehab with Dr. Payne.
He's called Dr. Payne for a reason. If you know him, you know.
No, when we was at the event last year in Florida, and you know, they was like, you can go to his room for this, and I was hearing people hollering.
Oh yeah.
And no, could barely move. No, I'm not about that pain. Like, I was not going down there. Like,
see, he's been treating me since I met him in 2020. So he's known a lot of my injuries. And so I don't know if it was so much of a surprise to him that this happened, but yeah, his treatments are intense. He does not hold back. He pushes you. He knows I can take it. Like I said, I have high pain tolerance.
I do too.
But you just, if like your goal is to get back to competing, like that's what I had to go through.
You're right, because that's a different kind of mindset. You're gonna push yourself more, but
yeah,
the way folks be hopping. No thanks. So when you're on the beach and on the field, are you a shit talker? Do you be talking shit back to these folks, or do you just be like?
So I don't really think that I am. I feel like I'm more of like a strong silent type. But I had asked a couple of people this question because I was like, I don't really know. And they're like, yes, you are. And apparently I am. I don't know. I mean, sometimes when I catch the ball, I feel like I black out and just like pure like rage comes out of my mouth. I don't know what I'm saying. Something very negative towards the defense, I'm sure. But I don't know what I'll be yelling, but it's something, and it's never nice.
Because I want to go to your little touchdown celebration. What was that? I don't know what you jumped up and you just.
I don't know. Man, I gotta tell you, when I'm on the field, sometimes I feel like I have no control over like my thoughts, or I just go. It's just like full go. I don't know what's gonna come out of my mouth. I don't know how I'm gonna react. It's just like I black out.
And by being a tight end, you got to be tough. Because I was watching some of your highlights and, of course, playing with you at the AFE event. Do you like taking hits, huh?
You know, I do. That's why I wasn't really a good flag player. Like, tackle is definitely my thing. I'm reading the comments too. London's so how London and I met was through she wants to say shit talking, but it was like a fight. That was how we first met. So that's why.
Y'all been through a fight.
Like we exchanged words loudly.
Wait,
Yeah.
You got to take us through this. So it was in Denver?
Yeah, it was like one of our first practices. And I was like real, like I said, silent type. I just go and I do my job. We lined up and she was DB on me. And she's gonna be mad at me for telling this. I like got around her and she slipped, reached up, ripped my sleeve off, like my long sleeve, ripped the whole sleeve off, and I just like again lost it. I don't know what comes out of my mouth. Lost it. We're like cussing at each other. And then, you know, like a couple months later, we ended up dating. But that's, she said I tripped in the snow. So yeah, I guess I'm a shit talker.
Sounds very toxic.
Not anymore. Not anymore. I forgot what the question was before that. What did you ask me?
I think it was about the shit talking on the field and on playing volleyball. So
yeah, that's
so volleyball. When you spike it, because I'm right, you spike it. You don't turn up.
Oh yeah, I'm loud. I'm like, I'll be flexing on the court. Yes. I don't like directly yell at someone though, or like talk at them. I just, I might like, I don't know. It's just not really a volleyball thing. You might like, if you like stuff block someone and you're like, you look at them and you're just like, I blocked you or whatever. That is the most you'll get in beach volleyball. It's like a stare down. But yeah.
I'll probably get kicked out. Can you get kicked out?
You'll get carded. Yep.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
I get carded because I go over the boy. I be like this and stuff on it. They'll be like, I'm like, what I do? Because it's just like I can't play non-contact flag. That ain't for me. So I couldn't.
Well, if you come to a volleyball tournament, I'm 100% the loudest person there competing. So
when you get that good in health, I gotta come.
Yes.
Like, they got my roomie.
All the football girls will yell, "Big flex for Specs." That's what they're.
You need that on a shirt.
I know.
Make that shirt. There you go.
London, make that shirt.
Oh, go on sale in a couple of weeks. So, is London a shit talker? No, London be trying to bully people. Try to get on my teammate.
Yeah, she is.
Like,
she's just a shit disturber in general. I find it very charming and comedic. But yes, she's a talker on the field for sure.
Yeah, try to get on my teammate. I'm like, leave her alone. But Alyssa was like, yo. I was like, yeah, Alyssa.
But she takes it back. Like you do it back to her and she loves it. So that's, it's a give and take.
That's my dog though. Mm-hmm. What would you tell an athlete if the doctors told them there may be a chance they would never play again? What would be your advice to them?
Well, obviously that sucks. Like even just mentally hearing that, And going through those emotions yourself is like, it's so, so hard on some people who have defined themselves as an athlete. So you almost have to sit with it. I know for me, I really sat with it in a way that like, okay, I'm going to do everything I possibly can, use all of my contacts to prove them wrong. And then after all of that, if I can't play, then okay, I have to accept it. Like, I'm more than my sport. I'm more than an athlete. Um, when we went to California this last time, I accepted, like, if this doesn't work, I'm probably just gonna end up like biking or being a biker or whatever. But I think that's like what I would tell someone going through something like that is, you're more than an athlete. You're more than what the sport defines you as. And if your goal is to get back to playing, don't give up. You'd be surprised at, people will tell you this is what you should be doing, but that's just maybe the easy way out. Like maybe looking into things further, getting a second, third, fourth, in my case, a ninth opinion, and that could be the one that works. So just knowing that, like, trying every option, do your research, talk to other athletes, research other athletes who have maybe gone through this. Like, that's what I did. But then also knowing that if that is the case, I'm more than an athlete, I'm more than my sport.
That's very great advice for somebody.
Thanks.
So I paid attention to one of your stories the other day where you talked about how you didn't feel like getting up, going to work out the other day. What is your motivation that pushes you, even when in your mind you like, nah?
And this is like kind of what also kind of hurts me sometimes. I always want to be better. And, like I previously said, I've done everything I've wanted to do in volleyball, like indoor and in beach professionally. But even accepting that, like, I still always want to be better. I want to move to California and I want to make the AVP tour as a professional and get signed with USA again. Like, that's my next goal. And I'm not going to get there without failing hundreds of times, like athletes will fail and fail and fail and fail until they succeed. Like, you can't ever expect you go out there and you win, especially against athletes of the caliber that you're wanting to be. Like, it's just not possible. So that's my motivation. One bad day does not make my week of training bad. It does not make my month of training bad, or even my entire sports career. It's one bad day, and the next day is going to be better. I just have to bounce back, and then I try to find like little things I did well, even in those bad days, that might just kind of motivate me the next day.
See, next time I don't want to work out, I'm gonna think of that. I'm gonna think of fixes. I'm gonna get my
You fail so many times before you succeed. I have had such a successful sports career in 3 sports, and I have failed probably more than anyone else I know in sports to get there.
But you don't let failure stop you.
Mm-mm. No, that's the motivation, is accepting that failure is going to happen and then just keep going.
I think that's what some younger athletes have a problem with. Once they fail, they don't want to get up and try again.
Yep.
It's life, just like life. Everything's not gonna go right in life. You're gonna fail. It's how you overcome it, how you come back from it. So.
Yep. How you respond.
Well, I was glad you talked about how you in London, how y'all got together, because it brings me back to a question that I had. Who is the most competitive?
Oh, that's 100% me. I'm like psycho, I'm telling you. When I said psychotic earlier about the music, like, I'm not lying. I'm psycho. Like, I love to compete. Everything is like a competition. It's really unhealthy sometimes.
So are y'all competing with the watches?
What?
If she got an Apple Watch, are y'all competing? You know, you can compete against each other.
Yeah, we do compete.
Oh, wow.
But we don't, with us now, we don't really, it's not like a negative thing. We use it to push each other, and motivate each other. She's got big goals for next year. So, it helps her and then it helps me. I love seeing what she's doing because right now we're long distance.
Yeah, she's in cold ass New York.
She said, you can see it in her eyes, the girl. Yeah. I have crazy eyes. I've heard this so many times. Like I said, I black out. It's whoop.
So how's the long distance thing going?
It's not fun, but I feel like we've been together over a year and a half. It's been like a year and 7 or 8 months. So we have a really strong foundation, and we just know that we're both working towards our own goals, and just supporting each other along the way.
Tell London, don't forget the baby food.
Yeah, don't forget the baby. Yeah, don't forget the lunch. How could you forget the baby's lunch?
How you take the baby all the way to daycare and forget the food?
Yeah, that was her first day. It's okay.
That don't make it. So the second day, the baby had lunch. Okay.
Yeah.
Because he just be bouncing in that little thing and watching whatever that is. I still
Dancing fruit. Yeah.
Because I was like, he is into that. Okay, that's all it takes. So, what are your expectations after the recovery process?
Just to keep getting better. So it's going to be a lot of maintenance. Moving to California is a big help because, Doc is able to work on me. He's kind of become like a sponsor in that way, and shout out to DNA Sports. But he's just really been amazing to me as a friend and as an athlete. So I can go in and get treated whenever I need it, basically. And that's going to just help further my training and my strength. So being able to work out there, be in the sand, train. My expectations is to just keep getting better every day, and taking that as far as I possibly can. Obviously, like I said, I want to play the AVP Tour. That's the professional league here in the US, and represent USA. I want to play football again. Obviously, I would love to get offensive MVP again. And maybe even offensive MVP of the league. I don't know. I'll definitely work towards all of that. Those are my expectations, and I feel like knowing as hard as I work, that really any of that is possible as long as I stay focused and, do what I'm good at, and that's working. So
Your mindset, whatever happens, whatever decide, you're gonna be great at whatever you do. Whether it's volleyball, football, both.
mm-hmm.
Like I said, I've never met somebody who has had the diagnosis that you have had and just said, nah, I am still about to do it. So
Yeah.
that's pretty dope and inspiring.
Thank you.
So I just can't wait to see you back out there on the field. Doing the things.
Me too.
Like I know you'll be on the beach soon. I'm sure as soon as you get to California, you're gonna find the beach.
Yes.
So is your partner that you play? Do you play with the same partner in California, or is it somebody different?
I will have to find a partner. I've got a few training groups, and so it's very selective there. I have to kind of try out to train with these groups, because they are professional groups. So I'll try out to train with them. I've got a couple set up already just through, knowing people through the years. But yeah, I'm hopeful. I feel like I have the right connections, and I'll get there. It's just gonna take some time.
So when you were playing before, was it the same partner you was playing with, or those different people?
So I had, when I was living in St. Louis, in the Midwest, I had about 2 or 3 partners I played with because I would do 20 tournaments in a summer. I would travel every weekend. You make money playing volleyball.
well,
I'll tell you,
sign me up.
one summer I made close to 10 grand. You don't make that in football.
I need to retire.
I'm serious.
I'm gonna go learn how to play volleyball.
They're like, well, why would you play volleyball instead? I'm like, well, you do make some money if you win.
Oh, really?
But
coming to volleyball in the near future.
I had a partner here in Colorado. She was amazing. But I'm gonna have to find a new partner in California. So that's something I'll be looking for right away, so I can start competing in, March and April when tournaments start.
I used to keep up with beach volleyball when Misty May. Is it her name?
Yes. Yeah. She's a legend.
Yeah, I used
Misty
to watch them. I ain't want to see nobody else but them.
Yeah. And Carrie Wall.
Yes.
Yep. Legends.
Yeah. See, I know Alyssa. I used to be up when they was on TV and stuff. That's the only reason why I try to support them, because they was dope. But I need to go play volleyball. Can you teach me so I can go make
I can teach you. I'm telling you, it is like, football's hard.
Forget football right now.
But I will say, beach volleyball is so hard. It's so hard. If I can play beach volleyball, I can play football.
So what makes it the sand, or because it's just 2-on-2?
Both, yeah. Because, it's 2 people covering an entire court. There's so much strategy. And it's surprisingly a lot of impact. Just the jumping, the diving. You see these pictures, the live photos, and the girls are horizontal in the air, diving for balls. That's real life. You really do that. It's hard on your body. Yeah, and obviously, if you walk in the sand, you know how hard it is. So
I have my
sprint
socks on.
No, you don't.
Yes, I don't like my I don't like my feet to touch the sand.
Well, if we play, you're gonna have to take your socks off.
Well, I might have to reevaluate this. But for 10 grand, I might suck that up. Like, hey, let's go feed.
It's fun.
Are your dogs? Cause you got what, 2, 3? 2.
I have 3 dogs,
and they're over there quiet.
Yeah, Bella was barking a little bit, but yeah. Well, I work from home, so they're kind of used to, if I'm sitting at the desk, they're fairly quiet most of the time.
Maybe that'd be wrong with Zaza. Because if you notice when I turn my head, if I'm doing, it's because Zaza decides she wants to play, so I'm popping her, she's getting my cords.
The secret is I walk them, like I said, twice a day. All 3 of them are hyperactive. I have 2 shepherds and a pit. They're all like tons of energy. So I walk them about 2.5 to 3 miles a day. Oh, that definitely helps.
That's what I should do. Because she done heard me call her. Now she done came back up into the front. You heard her name. Maybe that's what I need to do. Because I try to get her a pep talk. I'll be like, hey, don't lie. If you want a treat, please don't do nothing. Be quiet. So I have me a pen or something on my desk. I'll be like,
you just pop it at her?
Aww. Wait, she gonna stop. Then she wants to come walking through because she just wants to sit by me. Like, that's cool, but now you on top of my stuff.
Do you have a yard?
No.
Oh.
I still an apartment complex.
Okay.
But when I was in a house with a roommate, she got under the fence. So she's not a dog. That is her kid have a yard. You just want to leave outside for a long time. So she's old, but she has too much energy. Yeah.
She needs a friend. She needs another dog friend.
No. She's gay. She doesn't. We had another dog before that. No, I had a puppy that when he 6 months old and he got her pregnant. So no. No.
Okay, no more dogs.
No more. No. She can't. Because I'm still shocked. I was like, my roommate, when I left to go to work, I said, she's eating on something. I don't know what it is. Can you find out what it is? And I left. And he's like, oh, that was a puppy. Talking about a puppy. I was like, wow. A puppy had died, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
Like, you know how most dogs are stomach and stuff? Like, she showed no signs of being pregnant.
That's crazy.
So I was shocked. So I had to take it to the vet. And they was like, yeah, That was the only one, but I'm like, a 6-month-old puppy, no. Like, my dog was old. So
That's
she did look.
a crazy story.
Yeah. It's one I feel bad as a parent because I literally left like, no, what she eating on, but can you go check on it for me? So, what's the next steps for Specs?
Well, I'm planning to move. I'm moving over Thanksgiving to LA. Well, pretty close to Hermosa Beach. So, packing up the stuff and moving. I'll start training right away. I knew the comments were gonna, be all
my dog not a cougar. I don't think she was willingly getting out. I don't know how that happened. Because she gay. Like, she like, huh? I used to have a girl dog. I used to hunt. So, my roommate lost that dog. That's how I ended up with the boy dog. He decided, I'm going to replace it with a damn boy dog that wouldn't even a Yorkie. That's what I had. I had a female Yorkie and I had a Shih Tzu. So, yeah. So,
next steps after that, just keep training. Like I said, I want to play football. I don't know if it's going to be 2024, 2025, or both. Still undecided. And where, I guess, would be undecided also. Yeah. It's funny because I haven't like really talked to any teams. They've all talked to London about me, but no one has talked to me directly other than, like you.
you're right, because I be in.
Yeah. So I'm like, am I scary? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that would be, but it's in the plans. Just probably won't know until December or maybe January.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I'll be out December and January.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't work on getting in shape to be out of shape because I'm not. So it is what it is at this point. Hey, it's life. So, London, you got any more questions for Specs? You got anything you want to say here? And see, this interview was supposed to happen a long time ago, y'all, but when I was supposed to interview Specs, she got the news about the injury and stuff, so I understood. I wouldn't want to come on and talk to nobody either because it's like,
I think it would have just been sad, honestly.
Yeah.
I was in a very, not a good place for a while.
Which I respect. I was like, cool. Just let me know when y'all ready to come back out. And that was messing with me. She was like, you'll never get nobody from the Pacific or the West. I was like, that damn little grasshoppers coming. I got a lineup coming. I need a calendar because I got to keep up with who all I got coming on. But I was like, it's kind of chill. So, yeah, shout out to Nat for getting on me. But I be inviting people from the West Coast and stuff in the Pacific. They just don't come on. And I ain't for to sit here and be like, hey, I'm just playing.
No, you have a lot of people I'm sure would want to come on.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the next couple of guests I have coming on. But November, the month of November is for my old schools who don't play anymore. I want to talk to them about how it was back then to how it is now. These are my opportunities. Then the month of December, I would not be on period. I'm going to be out for the camp. Hey, I mean, when I retire, man, I've been trying to get you on here forever. You just send me your date. Cause, would I play flag for the when I retire. Yeah. And then it's been a lot of uproar about that. People are like, why would they get the WNFC get a flag and they got tackle people? Because most of us already have our flag teams. We play flag now during the fall. Some I don't play during the spring personally during the season because there's too much on my body. But we got nationals in January. Like after nationals in January, most folks chill and lock in for tackle. So I have no desire to want to do that.
I don't think you can play for the WNFC tackle. Yeah, but you can't do both. So that'll be
people on Facebook mad. It's like, no, that's not fair. They should be like, we not mad. I'm not tripping on this. So why are y'all in the uproar about? Like, this is something positive and good, and y'all mad. People are weird.
I think some people are, they recruit from flag, so they're losing a whole recruiting group, basically.
That'd be all right.
That, like, I can see both sides for sure.
But like most of the people I know, though, we really don't play during season.
Yeah.
Like I said, after nationals, we kind of shut it down. So I'm like, it is what it is. So, because after this weekend, Flag won't see me until January for nationals. All right, now, Kai, I'm gonna hit you up. Don't you be saying any day now. We gonna see. But I've been trying to get Kyle on here since April, May. But I'm looking forward to Kai. See,
Okay.
Kai playing.
She's gonna
I love Kai.
ghost you after this.
Right, I'm gonna be hitting up like, hey. I'm like any, because she told me that once before. It was like any whatever day, and then next thing you know, I ain't.
You know, Kyle was my roommate. Kyle was my roommate once too for AFE in Costa Rica.
Kyle don't matter. I was the last roommate.
Yeah, you were.
So I got time right now. Wait.
All right, let me end and she can jump on.
Yeah, I get all this. Yeah. Specs was the best roommate because I didn't know nobody there. I was looking crazy. I was like, and Specs was talking to me, and I got to hang out with you and your friends. He's like, oh, let's go. But if it wasn't for you,
yeah. I had some good roommates. One of my favorite football players, Maria Fatali, she plays for Pittsburgh, but she was my roommate. Like that was her first time ever playing football, and now she's like a dog in the WFA. She got hurt this last year, but she's one of my favorite players to watch.
Yeah, you just the best roommate. That's
Thank you.
Especially being new stuff. They would have thought I was like a little standoffish because I am when I don't know people.
Mm-hmm.
I just get myself and be like, a lot of my law enforcement. Some people in the law enforcement world, I'm stuck up, but no, I just got to know shit.
You DoorDash, I think every meal, and I'd be like, all right, let's go do something.
I did.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot that.
I didn't.
I needed some food. So
funny.
Yeah, I did DoorDash. But anything else you'd like to add?
We've talked about everything.
We did. We covered a lot. I had to send Specs my questions. Thankfully, she's like the second person I done had to do this. Now I don't mind because I know some people don't want to be caught off guard with certain stuff.
I was just curious, but yeah, it was good. It was good catching up with you.
Yeah, I can't wait to continue to follow the process, to continue to see what's next. Yeah, we do. After everything, we got to come back.
We will
talk about everything and how it's going. Maybe we can have London on too. But
that'll be fun
with the cold weather.
Yeah,
I'll let her have that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next time. I wish you the best with the recovery process. I'm always here. Need anything? You want to come on before then? All you gotta do is just let me know.
Thank you, friend.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
All right. Hope you have a great night.
You too. Right. Bye. Thanks, guys.
All right. Bye, everybody.